Welcome back to the channel, Word Kidding. Let's look at some animosity.
Once upon a time, high above the world, in a sky full of glittering lights, there lived a little star named Luma. All the other stars sparkled brightly every night. They twinkled, danced, and lit up the sky like tiny diamonds. But Luma was different. Luma was afraid to shine. What if I'm not bright enough? Luma would whisper. Every evening, when the sky turned dark and it was time for the stars to glow, Luma would hide behind a soft gray cloud. One night, a friendly old moon noticed. "Why are you hiding, little one?" asked the moon gently. "I'm scared," Luma replied. "The other stars shine so beautifully. What if I try and fail?" The moon smiled kindly. "Every star shines in its own way. You don't have to be like anyone else." But Luma still felt unsure. One evening, something unusual happened. A small boy named Leo was looking up at the sky from his bedroom window. "I wish I had a star of my own," Leo said softly. "Just one little light to help me feel brave." Luma heard him. From behind the cloud, Luma peeked down. The boy looked a little sad and a little scared. "Maybe I could help him," Luma thought. But then the fear came back. What if I can't shine bright enough for him? Just then, a shooting star zoomed across the sky. "Whoosh!" "Wow," said Luma. The shooting star slowed down and circled back. "Hey there," it said cheerfully. "Why aren't you shining?" "I'm afraid," Luma admitted. "What if I'm not good enough?" The shooting star laughed gently. "Do you know what makes a star special?" Luma shook softly. "It's not how bright you are," said the shooting star. "It's that you try to shine." Luma thought about Leo. The little boy was still at his window, looking up, hoping. Maybe just a tiny glow. Luma whispered. Taking a deep breath, Luma closed its eyes and tried. At first, nothing happened. Then, a tiny flicker. A soft, gentle glow appeared around Luma. "Oh," Luma gasped. It wasn't as bright as the other stars, but it was warm and kind. Down below, Leo's eyes widened. "There it is," he said happily. "My little star." Leo smiled for the first time that night. And in that moment, Luma felt something new. Not fear, but joy. "Did you see that?" said the moon proudly. "You're shining." "But I'm not very bright," Luma said. "That doesn't matter," the moon replied. "You made someone smile." Night after night, Luma practiced shining. Some nights were easy. Some nights were hard. Sometimes Luma's light flickered and faded. But each time, Luma remembered Leo and tried again. One stormy evening, dark clouds filled the sky. The wind howled loudly and thunder rumbled. All the stars hid behind the clouds, even the brightest ones. Luma felt scared again. I should hide too, Luma thought. But then Luma remembered Leo. What if he's scared tonight? Luma wondered. With all its courage, Luma pushed forward. The cloud was thick and heavy, but Luma didn't give up. "Shine," Luma whispered to itself. "Just a little." And then a soft glow broke through the clouds. Just one tiny light, shining in the storm. In his room, Leo hugged his blanket. The thunder made him jump, but then he saw it. A small, gentle light in the sky. "My star," Leo whispered. He smiled and felt brave again. "It's okay," he said. "My star is here." Up in the sky, Luma felt stronger than ever before. "You did it," said the moon. "You shined when it was hardest." "I was still scared," Luma said. "That's what courage is," the moon replied. "Shining even when you're afraid." From that night on, Luma was no longer the star who hid. Luma was the star who tried. And every night, Luma shined a little brighter. Not to be the best star, but to be Luma's best. And far below, a little boy named Leo would always look up and smile, because he knew, no matter how dark the night was, his little star would always shine.